You dump your bag on the kitchen counter after a 12-hour day. Your partner asks how it went, and you say, fine. But the truth is, you spent the entire day bouncing between a client complaint, a broken dashboard, a teammate who needed coaching, and a vendor contract that was about to lapse. You handled all four, but none of them the best you could, and the one project that would have really moved your quarter forward, it's still sitting in your task manager with yesterday's date on it. Truth is, you weren't slacking, you were firefighting, and the worst part of it all is, it felt productive while you were doing it. Today we're covering strategic prioritization, what strategic prioritization is, why fighting every fire tanks your productivity, what the research says about the firefighting trap, and 3 protocols to help you decide between sparks that are throwing off a ton of smoke but aren't going to turn into fires, and the ones that are fires worth fighting. Strategic prioritization is the discipline of choosing which problems deserve your time and energy and which ones don't. Not because those other problems aren't real, because they are, but because your attention is finite, and spending it on fires that first appear high stakes but really are low stakes issues means stealing time from the things that really move the ball forward. The research on this topic is pretty compelling. A 2001 study published in the California Management Review titled "Nobody Ever Gets Credit for Fixing Problems That Never Happened" looked at why organizations stay stuck in reactive mode. The researchers from MIT found that teams rewarded for firefighting developed what they called a capability trap. The more you put out fires, the more the organization builds systems that creates fires. Fixing problems feels good. It's visible. People thank you. But it crowds out the preventive work that would have stopped those problems from showing up in the first place. That cycle is what keeps you bouncing between Slack threads at 9 p.m. instead of doing the work that drives things forward. Now, here are the 3 protocols to decide which fires deserve your attention and which ones are just sparks that you should let burn. Protocol number 1, run the 2-question filter. Before you react to any new problem, ask 2 things. 1, if I ignore this for 48 hours, does it get worse or does it resolve itself? And 2, does this problem touch revenue, retention, or a key relationship? If the answer to both is no, write it down and move on. You'd be surprised how many quote-unquote urgent problems quietly disappear by Thursday. Keep a running list for the week and watch how short the real fire list gets. Protocol number 2, name your fires on paper. Every problem rattling around in your head at 2 a.m. gets written down. The complaining client, the teammate who's checked out, the report that breaks every week. You can't triage what you haven't named. Once they're on paper, sort them into 2 piles. Problems that compound if left alone, and problems that stay roughly the same size. The compounding pile is your real priority list. Everything else is noise dressed up as urgency. And protocol number 3, schedule 1 no-fire block per day. Block 90 minutes on your calendar where you are not allowed to react to anything. No Slack, no email, no quote-unquote quick questions. This is your window to work on things that move your quarter forward. The project that keeps getting bumped, the strategy doc, the hiring plan. Protect this block the way you'd protect a meeting with your most important client, because that's what it is. The most productive people aren't the ones who fight the most fires. They're the ones who figured out which fires don't need them at all. Pick one protocol, run it this week, and watch how much more you move forward when you stop reacting to every spark that looks like a fire. Your move.